Hey guys, Loftyde here, and as you can see from this beautiful blue sky with a force field overhead, weird looking terminal things, and the cool looking gun in my hand, finally got around to getting some Planetside 2s today. I love how the music kicks in. That wasn't even me. That's amazing. Voice break. So yeah, finally got around to getting some Planetside 2. And it's been a long time coming, but good things come to those who wait, eh? So today what I'm going to be doing is just going through like the classes and vehicles you can get. Obviously I won't be getting through all of them because I'm on not a very high level player. I've got a high level player, but I've been playing this guy for quite a while and I just really enjoy it. So I'm going to start with the weapons and then move on, well, start off with the classes and then move on to the vehicles. So starting off with the Infiltrator, which is basically a sniper class. You can equip a sniper rifle. You can have either a bolt action. This is the only class out of the three, that starts off with a bolt action sniper rifle. The other two start off with a semi-automatic, but the bolt action are much better in my eyes. That one looks awesome. I've been killed by that one so many times when I'm playing as the other classes. So yeah, you can either have a bolt action one, as you can see there, or a semi-auto one. Bolt actions generally do more damage and have a better range, but the trade-off for this is of course slow rate of fire. A way to get around this, or to make it not as slow, is to equip a straight pull bolt. Every bolt action rifle that I've bought or equipped, bar the one you get for the engineer, which I'll show you here. This is more like an anti-material rifle. Every one that I've bought / equipped, I've equipped one of the not one of them. One of these, because it does make a huge difference. If anyone who's played Battlefield 4 will know, straight pull bolt massively helps with fire rate when you're using a bolt action rifle, because it operates in the same way that, yeah, as I'll show you now. Pull the trigger, nothing happens. You have to cycle the bolt and then redo it. But if you've got a straight pull bolt, you can cycle the bolt whilst aiming down the sights. So this makes for much faster fire rate, and also it'll help save your skin in that you can track your target. So if you didn't kill him, you can track him around. Obviously he isn't going anywhere, and then hit him again, which I find is invaluable. Invaluable, to be honest. So reload there. Reload isn't the quickest thing in the world, but as you're a sniper, you're relying on precision, not speed. Moving on. Other weapons you can get with the Infiltrator class is the Scout Rifle. I haven't used these yet, I must admit, but from what I can see, they do less damage than... Let's have a look. For some reason that's got a faster fire rate than that. Okay. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest, because I haven't used these. I think the main difference is that it doesn't come with a scope. My voice keeps on breaking as well. That is really annoying. And the difference between the different colours, the only thing that's different is the different colour. There's no difference in specs. As far as I can see, I haven't bothered with buying different colour ones because I'm not that bothered about how my gun looks. As long as it functions and looks reasonably cool, I couldn't give less of a shit, to be honest. So honestly, if all you want is a decent firearm, just go with the basic one. Obviously you can get different ones as far as these ones go, because you might be into that kind of thing. But as far as I'd go, if you get a choice between black and gold and normal, just go with the normal, unless you want the black and gold and want to pay extra. Well, I will warn you now. Once you get into the higher things, you can't buy them anyway. Never mind. So yeah, you can also equip an SMG. As far as I know, all classes can equip this apart from the Marks, which is in fact classed more as a vehicle than an infantry unit, even though it technically is. The reason I say this is because they cannot be healed by medics, they have to be healed by engineers. And as far as I know, I'll show you here. No, wrong one, sorry.
I've got ammo for
those things, the ammo packs, you can't rearm Maxes with them. As far as I know, I haven't really experimented with it, so apologies for that one. Moving on, with the Infiltrator class, you also come with 2 sets of motion spotter things. First of all, you get the motion spotter, which I don't use that much. I've just got it equipped for the basis of this video. So as you can see, put it down, and basically this thing is useful for basically holding an objective until, like, oh, you've captured the outpost or something. So it will remain active for 120 seconds, and the base model will ping enemies out to a radius of 25 meters. So any further than that, they won't be detected, but as long as they're within that, they will be. And it helps if you're trying to hold an objective and basically just like camping somewhere like this. Obviously that won't work. You want the stalker cloaking, which I'll get onto in a minute, but it helps because no one can sneak up on you. Well, usually anyway. I haven't been snuck up on when I've been using it, which is helpful. And the one I usually use is this, which is the recon detection device Mark 1. Obviously the number will go up depending on how many upgrades you do. So basically this, what happens if you watch the minimap, you'll be able to think it. Basically it fires an orb and pings every 3.25 seconds out to, again, a radius of 25 meters. Not quite sure how long it lasts. I'm gonna go check the thing in a minute. So basically if you watch the minimap, you'll be able to see this better. So yeah, you can see where it pings there. So the problem with this is it also shows up on the enemy minimap, as does that, but it kind of gives your position away if you put the motion spotter down, but at the same time it gives their position away if they walk in. So it's kind of a trade-off kind of thing. Moving on, as I said before, cloaking. You get 3 different types of cloaks. I don't really use the nano cloaking that much, as you can see I haven't bought it. But stalker cloaking, in fact I'll go on the hunter cloaking first. This one is my favourite, principally that kind of made me jump a bit there. Principally because you can use your main weapon, like your primary weapon. So obviously you can't fire whilst the cloaking is on. Not that it'll stop the cloak or decloak you, you just can't use it. I mean, you can't fire. I'm trying to fire now, it ain't working. You can aim down the sights, you can see, which helps for scoping out maybe an outpost which is swarming with enemy snipers or infiltrators if you want to be more technical. But yeah, that helps. And with the stalker cloaking, you can't use the wait. You can't use the main weapon. You shut up. I'm trying to speak. Yeah, you can't use your main weapon. I can't change to my sniper rifle, but trade-off for this is you can remain cloaked indefinitely as long as you stay still. As soon as you start moving, the bar's going to go down, but as soon as you stay still again, it'll recharge. I don't know whether it... Yeah, I think it goes down proportional to your speed. So if you're walking or running, then it's going to go down the same rate, but if you sprint, it goes down a bit quicker, as far as I can tell. Weapons on this game are generally quite accurate. I'm going to try and hit the long range one. There we go. pistols aren't very good for long range, as you can probably tell, but they are extremely effective at close range, provided you've got a good trigger finger. The difference between... There is quite a significant difference between the classes as far as weapons go. As I may or may not have said. I don't know if I said it or not. This faction, the New Conglomerate, is the only one to come readily equipped with a bolt-action rifle. The other two, the Terran Republic and the Vanu Sovereignty, if I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know whether I am or not, both come with semi-autos. You can buy, what you call it, a bolt-action rifle, but it costs 325 certs. I mean, it's the same for equipping the semi-auto one on this, but basically it's the other way around. So yeah. Also, each class comes with its own unique frag grenades. Well, obviously it comes with, every class comes with a frag grenade, but each class comes with its own unique ones as well. So this one has EMP grenade, creates a blast on impact that can go through walls and destroy or disable most enemy deployables. Soldiers directly caught in the blast will also have their personal shields and HUD disabled for a few seconds. So, yeah, I've been hit by one of them. It is not nice. I've been hit by a frag grenade as well. That's even worse. So, not in real life, obviously, on this, but light assault. I'm going to go through all the classes' grenades and then. So, smoke grenade. You know what a smoke grenade does, and a flash grenade. I'm not going to go through that. These ones are cool, alright? I haven't tried them, but I have been hit by them, and they are quite effective. I haven't been hit by a revive one, unfortunately, but I've been hit by a healing grenade, and it is quite pleasant, to be honest. Shortly after being thrown, this nanite healing grenade creates a temporary nano regen field that quickly mends injured soldiers, and the nanite revive grenade basically revives fallen comrades to 50% health. So, yeah, moving on. Engineers, they get sticker grenades. They are very useful. And even more useful are anti-vehicle grenades. They're basically the same as the sticky ones, but only stick to vehicles and do more damage to them. So basically, if we go back to the sticky one, I'm pretty sure you know what it does, but it says it's coated in a kinetic adhesive, allowing it to stick to almost any surface upon impact. Unfortunately, I think they're timed explosives as well, but never mind. Anti-vehicle grenades have an explosive yield that is less harmful to infantry, but more damaging to vehicles and max units if they are in close proximity. For this reason, they are magnetized and will stick to vehicles and max units on contact. Was there another one? Yeah, there was, sorry. This powerful concussion grenade lacks wounding power but seriously disorientates targets in blast range by temporarily blurring their vision and hindering their motor control. So basically it just slows everyone down. It is quite useful, I must admit. I'm not going to go through max grenades because there isn't any. So yeah, moving on. Each class gets its own utilities as well. I think all of them come with medical and restoration kits. I'm just going to check that, like double check now. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they do. The only difference is the infiltrator cannot equip a C4, and as far as I know, the other ones can't equip it on a bouncing Betty. I'm going to go through it now, you can see. So yeah, obviously the engineer is going to carry more stuff because I absolutely love the engineer, to be honest. We'll see why in a minute. But yeah, so bouncing Betties, you know what a bouncing Betty does. It doesn't actually jump up, it just blows you to smithereens. So you've got no way of avoiding it. They are quite hard to spot when they're on the floor, as forgot. No, I don't have enough money, sorry. I can't demonstrate that. What was I saying? Yeah. Utility. So yeah, basically I can't demonstrate the bouncing Betty, but they are quite hard to spot sometimes when they're on the floor, because if you see, they'd be quite well camouflaged everything's hexagonal and like loads of polygons on the floor, and then you got that thing, which is very similar, and it's not that big either, so it's quite hard to spot, but it will kill you. No, make no mistake. All classes also come with some form of like ammunition belt. I'm not gonna go through all these because I'm not really that bothered by them. They don't make much impact on my gameplay anyway. I prefer having more ammunition, as many will if they're good at surviving. Each also comes with a knife. You can purchase additional knives, as you can see. I'm not going to go through them because I don't really knife people that often unless I'm really pissed off with them. So yeah, you can also customize your appearance. I didn't know that was free. That's awesome. I saw those yesterday and I didn't know they were free, honestly. So you can get different ones. Obviously you have to pay for these with money, but yeah, you get different armors and stuff like that, and different camos. Yeah, you can't buy any with certs, so you got to buy those with actual money. You can also get decals. I'm not going to go through that. Moving on, light assault. Right, let's get cracking on with this. So, light assaults come with carbines, and you can either equip a carbine, a shotgun, or again, an SMG. Shotguns are very useful, as you can probably guess, for close range. Not that good for long range, even with a few well-placed shots. Not too bad for mid-range, I must admit. I mean, this kind of range, yeah, so 4 shots from that range. Do a bit of demonstration there, so 2 shots really close. I want to see if we can get a one-shot kill with this. So, no, 2 shots to the body. I'm guessing 1 shot to the head. Yeah, close range, similar to a sniper rifle, but obviously faster fire rate. So yeah, obviously the damage is going to decrease massively with range as with normal shotguns, as you can probably guess. I don't really use them unless I'm room clearing, to be honest. So carbines, I used to find this one really annoying because I wasn't that good at controlling the recoil on it, but since then I've learned the error of my ways, mainly last night, and it is actually quite easy to control now. Well, fairly. I also find it useful. You may also find this useful as well, to equip a sight. Sights for this are really cheap, especially the one I equip. This is 5 certs, which is nothing in game, to be honest. I mean, some things can cost like 1,000. So 5 certs is really not much, but as you can see, it makes things much clearer. And for me, it's made my accuracy improve immensely, especially with this class. So I do really recommend you get a red dot sight, especially on this particular gun. Moving on, you can also get, I wasn't able to demonstrate this on the last one, you can also get a night vision scope, which, as you can probably guess, is useful for night vision. I mean, useful for nighttime operations. So, if you look on here, zoom out. This is basically your start off. If you get a new character, this is where you're going to start. Obviously, you can go to the other continents, but these are full of higher level players, and although most of the combat is more fun, I wouldn't recommend it if you're starting off in the game, because you will probably get killed quite a bit, especially if you're coming up against an MBT. Unless you know what you're doing, you're probably gonna die. And I'm not saying that because I'm good, I'm saying that because I'm crap. Yeah, so I think I'm crap anyway. Some people might disagree, I don't know. So yeah, I keep on looking at these things and seeing the purple and thinking my guys are doing amazing, but that's because I'm used to playing as the Vanu. So yeah, I don't think I explained it before. Basically, each faction has their own specific like colours. So these guys are gold and blue. The Vanu are purple, pretty much, and yeah, purple and I can't remember the other colour. And the Terran Republic are black and red. Sorry. Their weapons vary greatly. I'll go over that more in another video, but I'm just basically going through this. So I've shown you that. Another thing you need to make sure is that fuck it. Oh god. You can't equip a sight onto the base pistol. I haven't tried other pistols, so I don't know for sure whether that's true all the way through, but you can get different ones. I mean, the one I really want to get is that. Wait, what's that? I haven't tried that. I want to have a look at that now. But yeah, I really want to have a look at this because that'd be really useful for the infiltrator class. As you can see, it's got a. If you look on the eyesight zoom, it tells you what kind of zoom it's got. So this one's got a 4x zoom, so it's got a scope on it, as you can see there. And it is basically a long-range pistol. It also looks like a really good, cool-looking revolver as well. So I really want to. I really like my revolvers, so I really want to have a go at that. You stop doing that. In addition to this, the main thing with the light assault is, although you can't carry an additional weapon like recon thing or anything else, you get jump jets. 3 different types. This one, basically the base model one you start out with, you have to buy them and buy them, as far as I'm aware. These ones help you go up, like jump higher kind of thing. So if I demonstrate this, you go up at a slow rate, but it's quite useful for when you're coming down again, just to make sure you don't die, because you do suffer quite significant fall damage if you don't. But yeah, jump jets are for going up. Drifters are for more. I'll show you now. You don't go up as such, but it's better for covering long distances. So if you're trying to jump from one high place to another, you can drift for longer. I mean, like, go for longer. So basically, if I jump off here, I'm going to demonstrate it. Yeah. So as you can see, it's quite a distance there. I've got to go all the way back. Everything else is pretty much the same. I've gone through the grenades and everything, so I want to get back. We'll go through the engineer class. If I'm right, that's what's next. So the main thing with the light assault is the jump jets. It makes it really easy to get into enemy outposts, as I'll demonstrate in another video, because this is getting really long. Oh wait, you got combat medics. As you can see, the medic will. You've only got one extra thing for that, which you can either revive or heal players. It does both, depending on which trigger you pull, which is quite useful. They also carry an assault rifle, which is a more accurate carbine. You know what an assault rifle is. I'm not going to spell this out. That looks awesome. Yeah, that looks cool. But yeah, you get assault rifles. I do really like the assault rifles. They are very accurate. I'm not going to demonstrate it because this video is getting too long. SMG, you know what shotgun and SMG does. Battle rifle, this is by far and away my favourite gun in the game. Well, favourite type of gun. No, I haven't got it equipped, sorry. I'm going to do that now. I've currently got it equipped with a scope and suppressor, but this thing is semi-automatic, but you can give snipers a run with the money if you've got a good eye. If you've got a good eye, you can pretty much take out snipers with this thing, because while they are probably going to be, even if they've got a semi-automatic sniper rifle, the recoil on them is quite significant, whereas this is only slight. So you can put rounds down range accurately on target, kind of thing, and potentially kill them quicker than they can kill you, because you do get flinch as well on this. Start off, you get pretty much the same scopes as on the other weapons, bar the what do you call it, sniper rifles. So yeah, you also get a nano regen device. Creates a nanite field that regenerates shields in a 4.5 meter radius. Each cert rank increases the regeneration thing. So that's the regen one, and this is the nano regen one, which heals your health. Basically, it's better than regeneration field, I find, because health doesn't go back up. Utility, gone through that. C4, very useful for taking out enemy vehicles. Moving on, my favourite class of all time, nano armor kit. These guys come with pretty much the same as all the others, with an exception of the sniper rifle, which I bought this for the Vanny, well, I'm going to call it the VS, but yeah, I bought it for the VS, and it's not brilliant for taking out infantry, but it is very good for taking out vehicles and turrets and like max units at longer ranges. So although it isn't as powerful as a rocket launcher or plasma launcher, it is much more accurate. So you can put down a lot more lead on target. In addition, you also come with, have I got it equipped? I think I've got it. I should have. It'd be somewhere, I can't find it at the moment. But yeah, in addition, you can put down ammo packs, which is very useful. So basically, you've got an infinite supply of ammo, pretty much, because the ammo packs don't run out. And possibly my favourite thing in a game, or favourite two things, is basically, you know, the Battlefield blowtorch that you got, which fixes everything. There's one in this. It isn't a blowtorch, it's sort of like a ray gun thing. You can't kill players with it, but it's useful. Also, my other favourite thing in the game is this. I'll show you now. Ready? Yeah, look at this. That's my favourite thing in the world. It is very good for putting down suppressive fire, and it is actually quite accurate. So this shield thing, it is actually a shield. You cannot shoot through it, as you can see. So he's trying to knife me, isn't he? Oh well. As you can see, it's quite accurate. Obviously, accuracy deteriorates with the length of fire that you put down. Moving on, almost over. So moving on, you can get, well, in addition to that, you can also get anti-vehicle one, which I haven't purchased that yet because I use that one too much. I don't really use the turrets that much, but if I do, I prefer a machine gun versus a rocket launcher. That sounds weird, but more often than not, you come across infantry trying to sneak up on you than you do vehicles. And usually around Sundra, which is, I'm going to go through the vehicles in another video because it's taking way too long. But yeah. Moving on, you've got heavy assault. These guys operate with brute force, basically. You got the Gauss saw, which is a very high capacity weapon. I love this thing. Accuracy is quite good. It deteriorates the longer you fire, but that's more for suppressive fire purposes than accuracy. I actually bought a scope for this as well. So it is quite accurate, provided you burst fire. Also comes with a rocket launcher. You get different types for taking out infantry, and basically you get the base one, which is unguided, and depending on which one you get after that, you can either do a take out air targets or ground targets. This is taking ages to deal. I really apologise for this, but one shot, but it's a rocket launcher, so what do you expect? It does do a hell of a lot of damage. You also get nanite mesh. Mesh shield. Don't know what that does. So this one generates a dense mesh of nanites around the soldier that prevents damage until power is drained. Damage done to the shield will drain power quicker. So basically, if you get hit by a rocket, it's going to go down in 1. So, in fact, I'm going to upgrade that while I can. May as well. This one generates a shield of nanites around the soldier that mitigates between 40 and 45 damage instead of preventing it. As a result, damage will not drain the shield power quicker, allowing for longer sustained operation. So I'm guessing that one just deals damage rather than takes it. So, I mean, deals damage to other people. So yeah, in addition to this, you get, yeah, I've gone through that. I'm not going to go through that. And utilities, C4 explosive, and pretty much basic stuff. Oh yeah, last thing before we go, you can also get a battle rifle and stuff like that. But this thing, you get a heavy gun. Each heavy gun is unique to the faction that you're in. So depending on which faction you're in, you get a different one, and there's only one per faction. So this one, what does it do? Jackhammer's stopping power, sustained fire. Is it like a shotgun or something? I think it might be, because it only goes to 10 to 30 meters. Yeah, it only measures 10 to 30 meters, so it must be like an automatic shotgun kind of thing, I'm guessing. Yeah, that looks cool anyway. I haven't tried it though. So anyway, I apologise for the length of this video, but I've been meaning to get this out for some time. So yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more. Future videos won't be this long. I've just had... First of all, I kind of rambled a bit, but yeah, I'm still rambling. So yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Future videos won't be this long, but I really enjoy this game. Hope you do too. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. It is free on PlayStation 4 and PC. No, on Xbox One. But anyway, comment if you want to see more and if you want to see anything particular. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.